All right, ladies, it looks like we're going to be going live straight away here into the game. Let's get started. We have it live here. B. They find out the teams here at the last second here. A little bit of my side. We have Bad Company versus HeXagon for the quarterfinals here. Ready? We got a 2v2, remember. We do have a maximum of 3 players per team, so they could do a switch out here. But we are ready to go. And here we go, the kickoff coming in. We have one player coming in, Kruken from Bad Company. And there it is, the kickoff going in straight into play right now. Nealon getting good control of the ball fairly soon, but Kun is up to put in that defensive play there and knock that ball out of that moment. Let's see here, Nealon going in, trying to get a poor defensive position here to set up and stop that ball. Kruken lobbing that ball out of the way. You can see the response going in there straight away for HeXagon to get into this game after that ball stays in their position. Kevin going in for a beautiful lob shot here, trying to get a little bit of connection, but beautiful bunt out of that area. But the position's coming. This could be a score, but Kruken coming in with a last-minute save against Marsvin, which is a guinea pig, for those of you not speaking the Swedish. Here we go. Beautiful dribbling coming in. Kevin trying to do a little boast nub, and the second goal coming in. The first score coming in for HeXagon. 1-0 with 4 minutes still on the clock. Not a difficult situation for Bad Company to be in the start here, but it should be fairly good. Start things off here from the start. Here we go, Nilla and Kruken going in live. The contact coming in, getting control of that ball from the get-go. Marvin Zis. I can't read these names, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the best casting you've ever encountered in Rocket League, with Mr. Foss providing the best. With a shot coming in already, the defense is split wide open there from Bad Company. Not really anticipating that shot to be put into the goal. Just simply a little bit of a disappointing play there from Bad Company. Giving them much of a chance to go in here, but let's go into Kruken and see he's going to manage to get this ball first. Coming in hot and heavy, gets the possession and the position of the ball over to Bad Company, as they will be trying to get into a defensive position straight away. One shot coming in, another one, a slight touch here. Nealon has the opportunity now with a goal right in front of him. This could be enough for him to try and get the score, but no, Finn getting a hard hit there, taking him out, and Kruken is all by himself, but luckily the respawn coming in just in time for Nealon to give a little bit of defensive play there. Gather up these boots. Let's see how this is going to be. Look, quickly that ball is going to be flying into Kevin. Beautiful control there in the air. And Nilla just setting up here, trying to get position. Kruken coming out of nowhere to get that ball position, but the lobby coming in straight away. It could be an open goal, but it's not. Nilla being in that defensive position, ready to stop and block any potential shot on target. But Kruken's going to go right in for that and try and get control of that ball. But this possession seems to belong to HeXagon. But Kruken, this could be an opening which they need here. Bad Company are down 2-0, but they do have enough time to try and turn this around, and at least even it off and get back into the game. Kevin here, good control of the ball. You have HeXagon setting up a defensive position, but look at this play coming in. A great pass across the field to try and open up the fence there. And Nealon tries to get close to the ball, but unfortunately it's just not enough. Getting disoriented there, and the goal is left opening in. I don't think they're going to make it to make a defensive position here, and that is a 3-0 goal coming in. Bad Company are on the back foot, 3-0 in the scores, with Marvin Z getting a hat trick already in this round. 2:30 on the clock. Be going on fairly soon here. Here, Nilla ready to kicking off. So it looks like HeXagon going for a little bit more of a defensive play. Nilla getting ready to this. Oh. Perhaps they were being a little bit too defensive here with that ball possession. And HeXagon, look at this, not anticipating, not reading the ball very well. Kruken trying to come in and get the action, and this is it. But they are split, they are bunched up together. They need to spread out to give themselves an opportunity to maneuver this ball. But Marvin Zit is riding that wall. He's absolutely on control and on top of this ball possession. And it could be a goal, but it's just a slight miss there as well. And Kruken trying to go in here. Let's see how this could be pan out for them right now. Look at this superb air control coming in from Kevin. It could be a goal, but it's just off target. Oh, Nilla, can you save this? Can you bring back Bad Company into this game? 0 for 3. Kevin coming in with a very powerful shot, trying to go in for a second one with a follow-up there. But it's not enough, not a good enough connection. Kruken trying to go in, gets the control. It could be an own goal here, but Marvin comes in with a save just by the skin of his teeth, keeping that ball out of play. And you can see the possession here, been very firm and confident plays coming out from Kev Koro. Ball. These boys need a whale, but it could be an own goal here. No! Terrible play. Miscommunication there between the two players. Kruken just missing this one. Let's look at that replay. Oh, just a bit of panic settling in here as it is a 4-0 going into the next round. Here we go. We do have a very, very, very difficult situation coming in here. As this could have been a 5-0 situation, but at least they can get one goal in for a little bit of a morale boost and try and go into the next one with a bit of with their heads held high for this one. Marvin, can you get this ball in? The air control, the possession has been towards the favor of Kev Koro. 30 seconds on the clock. I don't think Bad Company will be able to keep this game. So look at this ball position, reading the plays. Kruken being defensive, manages to punch the ball away. Nilla coming in to try and get this ball and dribble it up to the field, but I think it could be another goal. Coming in with 13 seconds. Can they pull off to make it a 5-0? Kruken comes in with a lob, getting that ball out of possession. Kevin coming in to try to do another bunt, but it's not going to do it, as that will be the end of this round with a potential last-minute attempt there. Kev Kovo, you managed to win this round. Look at them dank moves, ladies and gentlemen. You know how you do it. You gotta celebrate just right. Your skill. We want more. You hear the crowd. They're roaring. What a goal. Look at that. 3-1. And a little bit of a... You could say that was a bit of an own goal. I'm not sure. There was a little bit of miscommunication there between Nilla and Kruken, I think. But I think they should be ready to go here soon. 5 minutes on the clock. Can Bad Company try and redeem themselves in this second round here? The possession going off to a good start here. Kruken being defensive. Nilla coming in for a lob, and they just need to gain possession of this ball and just take their time a little bit, as this control is really coming into their favor right now. And a goal coming in from over the halfway line. Great goal there by Kevin. Unfortunately, look at that goal from such a long distance. Already 1-0, 15 seconds gone from the clock. Can they try and get this one? Bad Company to focus. They need to get some sort of tactics on the go here. 2v2 relies a lot about reading the game plan. I think a little bit more of individual skill, but we have another shot coming in here and an own goal, unfortunately. That was Marshman with the goal there. Let's see what's going on. Marvin getting a beautiful shot in there, but unfortunately that save was just not enough from Nilla to try and save the game. They do have a lot of time on their hand. Kruken going in for the first punt. Does not manage to connect with that shot. And now, with that possession, that ball is staying in the Bad Company's territory. They're on the defensive so much, with Kev Kovo having such excellent offensive plays coming in. And another shot coming in. Nilla setting up a defensive position there and still unable to save that goal from coming in. It's 3-0. Coming in very, very quickly. And look at that side flying ninja shot coming in from Kevin. The lads are struggling. Bad Company. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a 500 crown cash prize for the team which does win this Nordic Community Cup. So there's something to play for. And it is all about good sportsmanship. But Marshman coming in here for a beautiful shot again. And that's another one. Making it up to 4-0. In this round. They are just being absolutely steamrolled here. And this is where my co-commentator was like, "You're absolutely right, Mr. Folger. It's a very difficult game for Bad Company too." But let's see how things go on here. We need to have at least one goal for Bad Company for them to redeem themselves. Let's have a look at Nilla trying to get a little bit of control. Kruken doing a good little defensive maneuver there. And that hitting that cross beam there before Kevin tries to go in and set up for another shot. You can see how agile and moving. They're continuously moving, trying to keep things in their possession. But Nilla could potentially try and get this shot, but just absolutely all over the place with this ball control, not able to get it out any further. As Kevin coming in here in the air. Give a little bit of pressure, but the pressure is consistently on point all the time as Marvin tries to go in for a stylish points here. But I don't think it's going to be working for him. As it seems that they're easing off a little bit here and toying with Bad Company as Kruken does manage to do a defensive. Now it's time for them to strike. They need to coordinate. They need to get this ball into their control and try and push towards and put Kevkova on the back foot. But they're just controlling the ball. They're reading the ball so well. And that is another goal, 5-0, going in straight away. My goodness, this is not looking good for Bad Company. Marvin absolutely smashing that goal like Ethan Bradbury. Here we go. Another round here, position going straight away towards Kevkovo as Marvin is going to be trying to pull in here. See what's going on. Oh no, they missed the goal. But luckily we have replay for that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Kevin Good setting up the shot for Marvin. And then just pass here quickly as Kevin just does a... Nope. It's Marvin who does put the final touch on the ball, rolling it across that line and getting another point for Kevkovo. 6-0. I have to say it. I'm going to call it. There's no chance at all for Bad Company to get back into this game. Very, very difficult. And look at this touch coming in. It could potentially go over Kruken's head. They finally have the ball on the other side of the court. Nilla just missing that shot. Kruken coming in for the lob. Trying to go in, but Kevin just reading that play. These guys are reading them plays like champs. It's possibly this could be a favorite team to go into the lead. Look at this stylish goal, but it's blocked by Nilla at this last second. Even though they are down 6-0, Bad Company are putting up one hell of a fight here to stay in the game. And Kruken just needs to focus a little bit. I know he is a tournament organizer, so he's got a lot of things on his mind, but could this be the psychological factor that's, you know, putting a lot of stress on him? Is this tournament too much? The organization, the pressure, Nilla coming in to try and do a defensive shot, but it is a 7-0. And even though it is a lucky number, it is not looking good. And luck is not on the side of Bad Company. It's Ethan. Yeah, you guys, you have no idea what I've been watching. Let's go here. Yes, they're just getting the possession of the ball so easily and managing to gain control and read the plays, and their response is just so quick. They know where the ball is gonna. They must have gotten an A in physics. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they're learning the trajectory of the ball. It's like these guys play snooker in their free time. They know how to bounce and pocket the balls very easily. And my goodness, does that sound like a euphemism if I do say so myself. Kevin coming in to get off one touch. Kruken potentially getting an own goal there, but no, saved by that just going right across that line there. A little bit of a bump between the two players there. Nilla coming in to save it, but it couldn't, and it is 8-0. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely pitiful. We need sympathy points. We need love. We need to cheer. We need to give these guys one chance to shine. Seems they've got spaghetti. Mom spaghetti on their sweater already. Oh, just hitting that side there. 1 minute. Can they get one goal? Nilla finally getting control of the ball, but not able to get it onto the corner there. Ow. He just misses that shot again. Kruken. Right there, Marshman and Quinn. It's a race to see who can get into a defensive position here. And it is another goal. 9-0. Can they make it 10-0? A complete steamroll from the two. And here it is, the save, just a little bit too late from Nille. Redeem your manhood, boys. You have to get one goal. Nille getting one shot in. All they have to do is read this shot a little bit better. But look at this, Marvin coming in straight away. Nille trying to get a little bit of lobby shot. I think it's going to be HeXagon already just giving it. Marvin saying, I've got control of this ball. It's completely up to me. I'm going to make this goal. Kevin's like, you know what? I'm going to try and do this shot, but it's not going to be connected. Oh, just missing that shot right. So let's see how they will manage to do this one. 10 seconds on the clock. No goal that will potentially come in. HeXagon trying to do a last attempt here, but it's denied. Look at this play. Dribbling in the game. Well, we did get one score. Congratulations. 1 point. 1-9. Still a decent effort. Nille getting that tiny tap there on the ball. Getting into round. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We will have this team progressing on to the final. And HeXagon, who will definitely proceed to the semifinal. And I think I haven't seen much of the action, but judging by the control and how well these guys have been playing, seems to be in their favor to try and claim this 500 crown prize. Sad face. I did not mean to do sad face. No, I want a smiley face. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be getting another match soon. And take a quick break here as we set up for the next match. It is at 8:30. I do believe we have the semi-finals, not mistaken. But we will be right back. And I'll update the standings from this quarterfinal. Potentially there might be another match I can cast. But let's see what happens here. So 4 goals for Kevin, and Marvin got 5. 10 points rolling in. Making it. Let's put the music on. Then we'll have a look at the standings if they have updated. So HeXagon will advance to the semifinals starting in 2 minutes. Then Knock and the Docks. Knock and the Swifties will be coming in to play another team, but we're just waiting for the results to come in. The total number of teams which did enter this Nordic Community Cup were 16. We had Bad Company, Couch Potato, which I do believe is a team from Nigeria. And we had Shirt Fifan, which is meat, god dang it. Team Eminent, NTZ, Bacon Soda, Underdogs, Bloodpoint TV, Macus, HeXagon, Hamstrom, HeXagon Esports, Knock and the Swifties, Team Null Ball Control, or Zero Ball Control, Team Zero Ball Control, that sounds promising. Alex and HSR. And if we go back and look at the standings, there are the standings like this. Never mind. It's not working for me, ladies and gentlemen. Not working for me. Lions and Steel. Nigeria Nordic. How? I don't know. Magic. So a big shout out to HeXagon and Harkin for organizing this Nordic Community Cup, the New Year's edition 2016, sending off the old year with some Rocket League gameplay. My name is Mr. Falls. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting this stream. We're just gonna have a little peek here in the server and see what's going on. But we did have the cup became full fairly quickly, so I do believe this will be a thing which will continue in the future, unless they've got other plans. But HeXagon Esports did present this Nordic Community Cup, so be sure to check out HeXagon Esports and their website. I do not have on hand, but feel free to check them out, HeXagon Esports. They do have a Twitch page, HeXagon_esports, if you want to check out and learn more about them. And remember, there's a 500 crown cash prize to the winner, so 2 people get 250 crowns. Nice, tasty. 250 crowns is about $30. That's a nice little dinner. A good night out on the town. All right. It's a nice, decent prize pool, I believe, provided by HeXagon Esports for this community. But we'll be right back as we fill up and get into the server. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Be right back. God, that song is terrible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going on to the semifinals. We have, let's see if I'm not mistaken, it should be Knock, and the Swifties. Knock and the Swifties versus Underdogs. Semifinals, and Kev Cole will be going up against Bloodpoint TV here before they head into the finals this evening for that 500 crown prize. Tasty cash. They're gonna make it rain at the end of this round. Whoever gets it, we'll have a lovely, well, slightly more entertaining New Year party, one could say. All you gotta do is just swish the Nordic Cup. A majority of Swedish teams. I think there are some Norwegian teams as well, but I think it's primarily Swedish teams and one Norwegian team. Huh? Because why not? Why not have a Norwegian team in there? We have the server should be up right now. And we're just gonna find out what time it will be starting. Which should be now. If I can just join the server. There we go. Finally able to join here. Also, a big shout out to everyone who has followed during this stream. I really appreciate it. Great spectating. Happy Knock Year, Mr. Falls. You know, them names coming in. But shout out to everyone in the stream here from beautiful Friday night. It's almost 9 o'clock here in Sweden. 3 players per team, allowed 1 substitution during the match. Lineup is going to be fairly similar. So it is Knock and... my goodness, some names. Top quality casting. Should be here, Knock, Yikins. We do have Nonsense and 1 more player to join. And here they are live for the kickoff here, ladies and gentlemen, as I do have to turn off this dang music. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Sa coming in here. Already put onto the back foot here. Blue team is... I'm not sure. We do have Nonsense coming in for the first score. Orange team could be... Oh, any of both of the 2 teams which are joining in this one. Oh my goodness. It's a shame I do not know which team is which. But you know what? I think Knock is blue team. But here we go for the next goal to come in. Unfortunately, my overlay is not showing up as well, which is a little bit frustrating. That's a little bug on my end. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a 1-0 situation for the 2 teams. And look at this. Knock coming in for a potential goal, and it could be an own goal. But they're going to be pushing in and get a nice and easy goal there. Leveling it up to a 1-all situation. There you have the points, ladies and gentlemen. Yikatiz and Happy Knock here. Sasha and Nonsense coming in. That goal was tasty. You're going up for a little defensive. Get this ball play. Look at that setup there, getting that right into target, but hitting the crossbeam. They're almost missing that second volley on that ball. But Yakites could be coming in to give a shot, but a volley could be a threatening goal. It hits the crossbeam again. It is not on their side. Let's see where this ball is going to be going on. Good possession here by the orange team. And Knock just missing that shot. Sasa. You've got to make it sound exotic and fantastic to make this game even more exciting. Knock trying to get in for a lob, but it's just gonna hit the crossbar. Almost managing to connect with that scoring, but Yakit is coming in to try and get a little bit of a volley in, but the ball control is in nonsense right now with them elite numbers coming into play. And that ball is just not in control, but that speed boost coming in, just missing that shot onto target. But I think the orange team do have relatively good control, a bit better balance between these players than we saw in the previous round with Bad Company and Kev Kovo. But they are playing at the same time on another match and fighting for that chance to go in to the final of this Nordic Community Cup. Nonsense doing a great defensive play. They're keeping that ball in possession and making sure it stays out of their defense. And into the offense, Sasha coming in, but gets the score even though he's absolutely annihilated. There we go. Overlay coming in. Hot and heavy, 1-2. They are ready to start and kick off this one as well. Coming in a high lobby, coming in, but I think the control is coming in here for a knock and getting a little bit disoriented, a bit bump and nudge coming in here and there. But I think they could have this one. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Could you not let this score? There we have the replay coming in. Nonsense with that score coming in. Managing to get a beautiful side shot there. Bounce off of the side beam there. And into a great goal. 3-1 for the orange team. Knock going in with 1 point. But they still have an opportunity to level this off. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Down 2 points. But it's not a difficult situation judging by how much balance these two teams are. It's just a little bit of coordination. A little bit of rough play coming in from Sasha. And oh my goodness, could I just please get the overlay? It'd be fantastic. There we go. Nonsense. Finally, we have the player names. Will make my job a lot easier. Oh, Mr. Falls, best Rocket League commentator in the world, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, my booking fee is absolutely phenomenal. So if you want to book me for your Rocket League, feel free to call 1-800 Mr. Falls cast. I'll be happy to help. Sasha's set up there ready for that defensive play. They're doing the work of the goalie, but the ball is still in anyone's favor right now. Let's go to Yiktas, and Nonsense with this save on that one. And Yikins gonna go in for a little bit of a safe play, but it looks that goal is wide open. Knock trying to lob that one in with a power play. And it is just off the side beam there. How could they not get that one in? The defensive race is coming into play right now. Sasha could potentially lob in and get another score. 4-1 between these two teams. Sasha, look at this play. A little stylish 360 YOLO swag coming on that one. And there it is, the goal for both of them. 4-1. Knock better get this game together if they want to try and win this one. Here it is. Coming in with the dank hat on his car. With the save coming in from Nonsense, well, preventing that goal from coming in. Blue team 3 points down. Not the greatest position for them to be in. Another save as well. And oh, hitting that crossbar as well. Sasha coming in hot and heavy. Now it's a chance. They have an opportunity to strike and get a goal in. But that defensive play coming in as well, denying any access. Seems the boys are on point here. Nonsense and Sasha. Tassa. Oh, but it could be another goal, but he misses it. Knock going in for a defensive save there, misses it, and another play in, but Sasha does manage to gain control of that ball, gets the hat trick as well, and that is 5-1, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a chance for another round to be played for these lovely people to try and get into the final to win that cash prize of 500 crowns. This is the Nordic Community Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name is Mr. Falls. Big shout outs to HeXagon Esports for organizing this tournament and getting everyone to say goodbye. That was the quick goal there from Sasa. Look at this. Just, I'm just gonna chill on the wall here and just lob it in gently. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 26 seconds on the clock. 6-1. Not looking good. Season 2 grand champion. But is it enough for him to do anything? Obviously, one player is not enough to do enough work here. But look at this poor ball handling going on. Nonsense will get an easy goal there with Knock trying to do a little bit of a save there. 11 seconds on the clock. Do they even get one more goal just to get a little bit of a morale boost before they go into round 2? It is best of 3, ladies and gentlemen, and right now it is looking to be in favor of the orange team. Here we go. And they try and get a one-touch goal into Nonsense. Going in, has 9 seconds. Can he pull off another shot before the round ends? 5 seconds on the clock. Sasha getting the volley off of the wall, trying to push it in, but unfortunately the defense there will deny another goal. We do have winner orange coming in. Dank skills from Nonsense. Oh yeah, 7 shots in goal from both players. But let's go back to this. So the two teams which are playing each other right now is Knock and the Swifties going against Underdogs, and Underdogs are doing very well. They've won every single round so far. So have Knock and the Swifties, but it seems that Knock and the Swifties have met their match this round. So maybe they will potentially win this round here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the stream. My name is Mr. Falls. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the follows that have been coming in. Mega Mind Max, just average commentary. Exactly. No face cam. Well, commentary anyways. It's a bit weird anyways. But orange team... Underdogs. Are they ready to go for this round? The battleground. 1000. The end of an era. I think they're going to be ready to kick off here, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha. Knock. All of them are ready. Here we go. Underdogs. And Knox and the Swifties going in here for a rough start there, fighting over that ball. And Nonsense getting a little punt there, throwing Yakitas. Oh, we did have a change of player, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here how this is going on. A little bit of a scramble here in the beginning of this round. Knock and the Swifties do want to try and get back into the game and try and pull this to a 1-all so they can take this to a third round. But so far, it seems that the possession is a bit balanced between the two teams. And it comes a goal in from Nonsense. Underdogs pulling into the lead with only 30 seconds of the match gone so far. With a nice shot there. A little bit of a late responsive from Yakitas. But at least it's something. See how they go here. The ball going out towards the defensive zone for Knock and the Swifty. Underdogs trying to split them up a little bit. There we go. Knock and the Swifties. Knock is right next to the ball. The defensive play, they're coming in. And Nikitas, it's up to him to try and get this control. They have a chance. They have the ball in the defensive for the enemy team. I don't know. It's not going to do enough. A quick reset for the ball here. We do have a little pressure coming in from Sasha. Trying to make him panic and lose control of that ball as he just has done. And Knock managing to do a good control touch there. But Sasha doing a little lob to keep the ball in the play. But the possession here is belonging towards the underdog. Sasha potentially coming in for a goal here. Yakinta is trying to do a block. Get off the cross beam. Is enough for them to survive. Knock. Can't he pull this one off? Nonsense just going to do a little control volley here to get that ball into play. Passes it off to Sasha. Coming in hot and heavy. Sasha going to be pulling in the goal here and making it 2-0. A good round there for the players. A nice assist there from Nonsense with Sasha finishing off that goal with a flying finish. Use the pun. Here we go. 2-0. 3 minutes on the clock. Knocking the Swifties better pull something out of the bag if they want to try and equalize this and go into that third round. But right now the control is just belonging to underdogs. They are absolutely dominating this one right now. Even toying with it, giving a little bit of a sense there. Look at this defensive setup already. Sasha just using that raw ride, knowing that ball's not going to be going anywhere. Happy Knock not having enough momentum to get that ball in his play. Sasha doing a little defensive play there. Knock, could he set this up? He just needs a little bit of volley, but the ball does get put out of play there. And Sasha will be coming in, and possibly this could be an opportunity for them to turn things around and get another goal in. But a good defensive shot there from Knock to get the ball out of play. And Nonsense straight away reacting to try and get this ball into the control of underdogs. Oh, but it could be a goal! The poor defender from Knock thought he had that goal, but unfortunately I could just imagine if that car had little hands, it would just be scraping its fingernails against that ball, going straight into the goal, making it 3-0. 2:22 on the clock though. Let's see if they can get a little bit of a break on this. Sasa getting a bit of control there. Nonsense coming in straight away for the follow-up. Oh, could have potentially been a goal that just misses that shot. Yakinta's fighting and struggling to get position for the ball for Knock and the Swifties, but is it enough? I don't think they got it. Knock coming in with a high-flying kick to try and punch that ball into the goal, but it's not planning out as they hoped for, as the ball control simply falls into possession of underdogs right now. We do have some exciting stuff here. Knock with a beautiful save, actually. Great positioning, reading that ball very well as Nonsense tries to go for a second shot. But the ball does fall into the defensive for underdogs. And I think if they can get control of this ball, they should be having no issues whatsoever. But Nonsense just absolutely using the vehicle to his absolute advantage, making sure that the ball stays in play and out of reach for Knock and the Swifties. But Nonsense here is going to potentially have an easy goal. Just needs to wait for this volley. Time his shot well. Call out to Sasa to come in for a shot. But I think a little tap here and there. Yukita's just missing that. Oh, that could have been absolutely fatal, bringing up to a 4-0. But luckily, that ball did not go into target. And oh no, Sasha with a shot on target, but just misses it by hitting the cross beam there. The side beam, I'm sorry. But Nonsen, 1 minute remaining. They need a miracle here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 points. And it is a point coming in finally for knocking the Swifties. Can they pull it in and go for 2 more goals in 54 seconds? They could do it. They just need to play their cards right, as Yakitas manages to pull off a goal there. 2 goals for Nonsense, 1 goal for Sasha. Yakitas with 1 goal as well. 3-1, 2 points. Well, 3 points for them to try and win this one and go into a third round. Yakitas trying to do a stylish high-flying kick like a ninja from a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon scene. But knocked the air. Look at the save from Yakitas reading that play. He potentially could strike it now. Going with the flow there. But it is up to Nock and the Swifties to try and break up the attacking flow here, as we do have Sasha managing to play a defensive play there, get the ball out of play, and give them a chance to reset here. Pass it off to Nonsense. Yakitas just missing that shot. Nonsense could potentially get a goal here. If it is, oh, a big miss from Happy Knock coming in, and that is another goal. 4-1 with 11 seconds on the clock, and it seems that it's going to be a GG with a secure win for Underdogs. But in 5 minutes, we will be having the final, ladies and gentlemen, the grand prize of 500 crowns. That's 250 crowns for a little bit of extra excitement for your New Year's Eve, however you wish to spend it. And there we have it. 0. Blue team do win. That is the Underdogs, Sasha and Nonsense, picking up a prize and moving in to the grand finale for tonight's Nordic Community Cup, organized by HeXagon Esports. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 goals from Nonsense, 1 goal from Sasha. Great play, great teamwork from Company Fizz 2, but judging by the performance of how Nock and the Swifties did, I think the Underdogs should have, they had good composure this round. I think they could go into the grand finale with their heads held high. And if I could just find out what the score is against Bloodpoint TV and Kev Kova, which was a match going on at the same time, we will have the bronze match for the grand finals played first. It'll be Kev Kovo versus Nock and the Swifties. Unfortunately, Kev Kovo did lose to a Bloodpoint TV there with a 2-0 loss. But so that is Bloodpoint TV playing Underdogs in the final for this Community Cup. It'll be Underdogs versus Bloodpoint TV for the silver and gold. And of course, the winner getting that 500 crown cash prize. And Kev Kovo versus Nock and the Swiftie get that bronze place and win some bragging rights. But don't go anywhere. We'll be starting off the bronze match fairly soon, so stick around. Tell a friend to tune in if you got some buddies who like a bit of Rocket League action. Be sure to follow if you enjoy what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. Ladies and mental gents, epic orchestral music. It's time to tune in for the Nordic Community Cup with a 500 crown cash prize. With an edgy voice and commentator Mr. Falls, we're just waiting for the bronze match to get started. AstroTurf Madness, hardcore driving, hardcore goals, Swedish players, Norwegian players, Nigerian players, the Nordic Community Cup. Stick around, stay tuned for more adventure and excitement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time for the bronze match of the Nordic Community Cup, organized by HeXagon Esports. Big shout out to HeXagon and Harkin Knox for organizing this tournament. We do have a mix of Nordic and Nigerian teams which have signed up to this tournament. It is a 2v2 single elimination cup. And apparently I'm a famous Battlefield caster. How very flattering. Very nice. But we should be getting underway very shortly. And we should have the teams filling the server soon. It's going to be HeXagon versus Knock and the Swifties for this bronze match. Going in for that 3rd and 4th place. Let's see who's going to be going and win this one. Knock and the Swifties have won almost every single game. They did lose the quarterfinal there against Underdogs with a 2-0 loss. Going 7-1 in the first round, pulling out, but narrowing the gap to 4-1 on the second round. But of course, it was just not enough for them to bring it back and try and win this game. But ladies and gentlemen, we will have this bronze match going underway very shortly. And we will have the grand final between Bloodpoint TV and Underdogs. Exciting to see two teams which have been showing very strong teamwork, coordination, and excellent prediction in the game. Getting beautiful volleys in and fantastic goals. But we will have the match live in 1 minute. You saw it from the man himself, HeXagon, the organizer himself. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the Nordic Community Cup as well. All of you lovely people hanging out here, having a blast. We're enjoying the commentary. This is my second match, second cast of Rocket League. So I'm learning a little bit of what's going on, and I do enjoy a little bit of the casting here, and it's nice to try out and see what a new game is all about here. These kids are playing these games nowadays. Back in my day, people would go outside and play football. Although I have seen Rocket League, well, apart from the jets and flying, I have seen it being played in real life. And I think Top Gear actually did a thing where they had Mini Coopers and they were kicking a ball around at giant football. So it is pretty cool. And it's a thing. So, check out your local car football club. Okay, we need to change the server. So let's just do this quickly. As I have this starting soon screen. And we should be good to go now. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we should be live right now. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We go down into the AstroTurf. Oh, man. That is some fantastic, sexy grass. AstroTurf, plastic grass to the max. Oh. So HeXagon versus Knock and the Swifties. Sounds like a rockabilly band, if I do say so myself. Have the players coming in. This could be live. Let's go and fly around the... Hey, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's get ready to rumble! And we have Marvin coming in, setting up for a defensive play here. As this goal does get very close to the crossbeam there. But let's go to the auto camera and see what's going on. We have Kevin coming in for the control here. Marvin and Kevin from HeXagon. I've been playing very, very strong here so far. No one making a progression here. Ball just being volleyed back and forth between the two teams. But now could be a chance for a goal. There is. Yakit is coming in for a shot on to that point right there. 1-0 to Nuck and the Swifties. Look at this little play into the upper right corner of the goal. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock, 1-0. Let's see how this goes. Ikita is getting the control of the ball. Very good. Marvin putting up a little bit of fight here. A little, a little bit of tackling going on. Excellent tackle coming on the side. Kevin trying to go for a second shot, but Yikits manages to volley and save the ball and get it out of their area. Let's see here, Marvin getting a little save there. Nikitas reading the ball very well, trying to pick it up and get it back into the control for his team, but I think it's going to be picked up by Kevin here, who could set up for a distance shot, and a shot coming in to stop that play from going any further. Kevin coming in as well. I think Knock could potentially get this one, but Marvin is ready to set up here. Let's see here, Kevin is ready to try and do something. The Kit is being a little bit aloof, not really being next to the goal, possibly setting up for an opportunity to do a quick volley into the goal. But here we do have Marshman. It is going to be a goal if Hoppy Knock can save it, but he doesn't, unfortunately, and that is 1-1 here with 3 minutes 30 on the clock. It seems to be a much more interesting match for this evening, as we have the bronze match playing out right now, ladies and gentlemen, between Kev Kovo and Knock and the Swifties. Let's see what tricks they do have to say. The teams are getting more and more balanced, closer and closer games, each one fighting and struggling to get those goals in. But we do have a little bit of a touch there coming in for Kevin, and Marvin getting a beautiful, delicate save there from Yakitas as Kevin tries to do another attack there, and Yakitas just doing a full throttle push onto that point. Kevin and Ford coming in for another save, but they need to try and communicate a little bit better, set themselves up. Kevin ready for a defensive play there, and Marvin's going to try and lob it in, but Knock easily getting control of that ball. A little bit of reset here, and let's try and do a little bit of situation, but Marvin coming in an aggressive tackle, trying to get the ball into their control. And Kev Kovo bring this match and win that tasty bronze place in this Nordic Cup. Seem to be following the ball quite a lot. And it is a side goal from Knock the Nib, and easy. So slow, but it was a stylish goal. Just a nice little, kick flip, if I could say. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful goal. And that is 2-1. Savage. Sick. The chat is going wild. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting game indeed. 2-1. It still can be anybody's game here. Not very difficult for Knock and the Swifties to come back to keep control of the ball. And for Kev Kovo could potentially try and win this one. Marvin setting up here for a little bit of a touch. Your kid is coming in for a high lob, but it's not going to be enough for him as Marvin manages to gain control of that ball. And Kevin could potentially get it, but Knock coming in for a save for the last moment. But Kevin does get the play and gets the goal, equalizing the score to a 2-2. Great gameplay coming in right now. Gameplay. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bronze match here. We do have Knock and the Swifties, Kev Kovo going in 2-2. Exciting game. The crowd is going absolutely wild. You can hear them in the background. Digital crowd. Been trying to get a little bit of play there onto the goal, but he could potentially get this touch in, but Ikitas will do a save there. Let's go into the view of Knock. Getting a good push there onto this. Kevin does manage to get a touch onto the goal right there. Pulling off there. Marvin coming in hot and heavy. Getting that ball out of play. Breaking up the attacking flow there from Knock. But Kevin could potentially get this. Knock doing a beautiful save there as well. But a straight punch coming in with a goal. A great reaction there. 3-2. The gameplay is on point, ladies and gentlemen. And great goals. Look at that. Marvin coming in with a beautiful goal there. Pulling Kev Kovo into the lead with 3-2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. This could be a long and interesting game. We could even see a third round for this one. But Knock here does manage to get that goal in at the last second there. Let's watch that again. Look at this, just poor ball control there from Kevin as he does try to go in for a save, but just misses it by the skin of his teeth there. Could have been a save, but just not enough hot sauce on that push there to kick that ball out of the goal. But let's go. 3-all. Very, very close. These guys are fighting, and they're fighting hard for that third place in the Nordic Community Cup. We have another lob coming in. Narcona going, but Yik is just missing the shot in there. Haven't managed to get it. Marvin could potentially lob this one in, but the ball is out of play, and everyone is scrambling to try and get control of this. Marvin coming in straight away. Could be a little bit of communication. A little save there from Knock from this side, keeping that ball out of that goal. Kevin getting a good touch onto that, setting things up for Marvin. 1 minute remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 3-all. A need to pull something out. One team has to be victorious. We need to see a winner. Here we do have a little bit of gameplay. Marvin's in that defensive position. They're ready to get this ball into control. The Kevkovo are being fairly defensive here, but missing that shot. This could be an opportunity for knocking the Swifties to score this one. Marvin luckily being ready in a defensive position to keep that goal and keep the goal safe. 30 seconds later, one team needs to score. Otherwise, we'll be going into overtime, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Kevin could potentially get this one. Just needs to get up, and Marvin comes in with the goal, pulling into the lead with 4-3. 22 seconds for the clock. And I think this could be a victory for the underdogs. I'm sorry, for Kevkovo. Very, very sorry about that. Kevkovo. Knock and the Swifties. Who can win this? Will there be an equalizer? A hardcore goal is needed from one of these two. Ikit is trying to come in. It could be a goal for Knock and the Swifties, but it is a little bit of defensive play. The ball is wide open. Kevin managing to gain control of that goal. They just need to keep possession of that ball. Make sure that Knock and the Swifties do not get possession of it. And Marvin is going to be gently staying here, as it could be a shot, but no, it is. There we have it, 4-3. Kevkovo pulling into lead there, winning that at the last second. And it looks like they're inching closer to that third place prize. 3 shots and goal from Marvin being the MVP of the match. Kevin with 1. Knock pulling in 2 goals. Nikit is with 1. Good amount of saves. A lot more shots on target from Kevkovo, and a lot of saves coming in from Knock and the Swifties. So here we go. Let's see what will unfold for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Round 2, they are off to a strong start. Their possession falling over towards Kevkovo. Not getting a shot into. There needs to be a save from Kevin. He does manage to pull that one out. Ikit is setting up for another offensive strike there. The ball is in. Oh, it's absolutely no one managed to secure control of that ball. Kevkovo have the opportunity. The ball slowly crawling towards the goal. All it needs is a one slight tap in from Marvin, but unfortunately it does bounce off that sidebar there and gets out of play. And it is for Knock to respond with an offensive play to try and get that ball into the court, but the ball is just hanging around here in the mid-court. There's not much they can do here. Knock being very defensive. Marvin and Kevin need to split up. They potentially could get this one. Kevin trying to go in for the lob here. Could it be a goal? No, it hits this sidebar. Just very, very close miss there. But Marvin trying to go in for a long shot, but just barely touched there by Yakitas. Change the trajectory of that ball. Let's see what goes here. Marvin getting in for a nice play. Could it be a goal? Knock is setting up in the defensive position. Manages to get a save. Let's see what's going on here. Marvin in possession of the ball. Has pretty good control. Could he potentially get another save from Knock here? And, oh, another attempt from Kevin on the goal. I have to say that Kevkovo are pulling up one hell of a fight. 0-all. Still 1 minute and a half gone of the match. And still no goal from either team. Just setting up already instantly for the defensive play there as he waits for Kevin to get control of the ball. This could be an opportunity for them to score. He can go in for the rebound. Tries to volley the ball in. It's up. It's high. Knock gets the miss. And Kevin pulls in for the goal. Pulling into the lead with 1-all. With a nice start there for Kevkovo. Definitely will be a morale boost for them, ladies and gentlemen. but it's not over yet. Knock and the Swifties do have a chance to try and equalize this goal. Here we go. Straight in right now. Hot and heavy. Ball into the position, into the defensive side for Knock and the Swifties. Could be another goal, but no. It is a little save there from Knock. Going in as well to try and keep this ball in play. Marvin being fairly confident with the maneuvering of that gigantic, massive football with blinking lights. But Kevin could potentially get a score here, but no, another save from Knock. He is really trying hard, bless his soul, to keep that ball out of the goal. And it could be an opportunity, but Knox, you get it, Marvin is trying to read this ball, get a little bit of an angle on it to try and direct it towards the goal. Let's see here how this is going. Taking a little bit of a break here, ready, saving up those boosts to get that extra power in the kick. Marvin does pick up the ball and will gain control of this. Let's see what's going to be happening here. Marvin find a new situation. The team seems to be a little bit split up. Kevin coming in. Who's going to win this volley? Seems to be Marvin picks it up right now. He's pushing for the goal. The ball is very far away. Kevin trying to go for the lob shot from the high, but it's not going to be enough. Knock and the Swifties are setting up very good defensive positions very quickly and making things certainly very difficult for Kev Kovo as they try to do it. Kevin trying to play with it, does a lob over the goalie and gets a goal there. The mind games are real, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin coming in for a sneaky play here. Look at this. Just a little tap and right over the head. Sweet play there from Kevin. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is going to be falling over to the control for Kev Kovo. They do have possession of the ball right now, but they need to get it out. It's not safe just yet. Yakita's coming trying to do a little strike there onto the ball. And Knock trying to get a little bit of possession for the ball into their favor, set things up, get the play in motion. They do have a little bit of attacking flow here. Do we have Kevin coming in, stopping that play. And now it is all up to Yakitas to try and gain control of this ball. Look at this, Kevin coming in hot and heavy. Could he try and get this goal and equal and pull it into a 3-0? Oh, Marsvin is pretty close and able to get this one, but a little bit too much power behind that one, making that goal. Oh, snap, it did manage to pull it out of the bag right there. Let's look at that in slow motion. Look at that. It was a tiny touch there from Kevin. Managing to equalize that. And is that the Batmobile? Where's Rachel? Where is Rachel, ladies and gentlemen? That is the question. Here we go, 3-0. Kev Kovo playing their hearts out. Knocked in, could try and at least get one goal in here. In the previous round, they were leading 4-1. 4-3, excuse me. 4-3 to Kev Kovo, the blue team. Knocking the Swifties team red. A little bit of miscommunication there as both of them are being very aggressive, trying to get a goal, it seems. They do manage to get another save there. Marvin, 30 seconds on the clock, and it's going to be a miracle. And consecutive goals, one after the other, but Knock missing that shot as well. 20 seconds on the clock, not looking good for Knock and the Swifties here. Red team struggling. That is possibly GG has been called out. Knock New Year trying to go in for the shot, but it is a clean sheet at the end of this bronze match for Kev Kovo. That was the bronze match, ladies and gentlemen. Soon we'll be going into the grand finale, which will be between the underdogs and Blood Point TV. Blood Point TV versus the underdogs for the silver and gold. Playing for that 500 crown cash prize. And whoever wins that will certainly be having a more entertaining New Year's Eve Or however they wish to spend. Maybe a nice little pizza. Who knows? A very tasty pizza. 250 crowns for a pizza is fine eating, ladies and gentlemen. But hello to everyone tuning in right now here on the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting it. The first round was 4-3 to the favor of HeXagon. Kev getting 4-3, and that round was 3-0 to HeXagon as well. So here we go. Beautiful tap. I hope you guys are well. We're going to be back very soon for the grand final here for the Nordic Community Cup, organized by HeXagon Esports. So a big thank you to Bruken and Harkin Knox, guys, organizing this cup and providing the prize money. So we will be kicking off the final very shortly. It will be underway in a couple of minutes. We got the music on in the background, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got the grand final for that gold and silver. Place first and second for the Nordic Community Cup. Ready to kick things off here very, very soon. Live straight away, so and go to overview. You have Bloodpoint TV versus Underdogs. They are ready. Here they go. The kickoff coming in strong with Nonsense getting the pick. Would it be an early goal already? No, it hits the cross beam there. Sasha picking up a little bit of the control for the Two Plays Radio. Getting a little bit of Bloodpoint TV. Is doing a beautiful defensive play there. So this is the creme de la creme for this Nordic community. Let's see who will be crowned the victor and getting the 500 crown cash prize here. There's money on the line, ladies and gentlemen. There is pride on the line and possibly some egos to fight with. But let's see how this will go. A little bit of, I think they're just testing the ground here. Nonsense possibly going in for a goal, but look at that save coming in from Radio. Straight from this side there. Super save from Radio, not letting any goal to go into anyone's favor right now. Bloodpoint TV is going to be pushing in for the boost, going in hot and heavy, possibly going to be pulling in for a player, but the save coming in from Sasha and Nonsense. Nice double save there, Radio. Eventually, he could try and equalize this one. Sasha getting a little bit of a touch on there, but Nonsense, Bloodpoint TV reading that play excellent, keeping that possession, keeping the pressure on against Underdogs. Did see Underdogs play extraordinarily well in the early on in this tournament, but now it is an easy save for Bloodpoint TV. And let's see how Bloodpoint TV will do. I haven't managed to catch any of the games, but they have been undefeated all the way till the end, as have Underdogs. It is a single elimination bracket, ladies and gentlemen. 2v2, the Nordic Community Cup. Hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see here, Nonsense coming in, and it is a goal from Nonsense. That looked like an own goal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happened here. Nonsense coming in with a touch. Managing to just make that caress, and Radio trying to go for a save, but unfortunately knocks that ball in. If he had have left it, I think that could have been saved. See here, 1-0. It's not a difficult situation for them right now. Let's go to Radio and see who's going to try and get this, setting up for a little bit of defensive play here. Bloodpoint TV is ready to stop any sort of action going on here. And now it is up to Radio to try and push this one in, but Nonsense reading the ball very, trying to go for a side shot. Radio not pulling it in, and there it is, 2-0 for Underdogs. The Underdogs are certainly shining in on this one, playing their cards right. Look at that sideways. Ooh, could he have any more steeds on that one? A little more hot sauce, a little more style. Ultimate combination. They are here for this one. A nice save coming in from Sasha. Radio coming in as well. Bloodpoint. Did he try and get this one? Going in for a save, getting possession of the ball, but it is an explosion, taking them both out. Nonsense taking out Blood TV, and it could be a shot to come in as he is reset back into the defensive plays. Radio here trying to dribble this ball up. Could it be a goal? Nonsense manages to save it just a little bit. Or Crosby, and another save coming in for Sasha. They are absolutely keeping that sheet clean. They do not want any goals, any motivation, any morale boost for Bloodpoint TV to get in on this one. And it is a goal actually coming in. Bloodpoint managing to score a nice, tasty goal there. Watch that replay as it is Radio pulling in for the touch. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We do have 2-1. So Bloodpoint TV still in the game. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Can the Underdogs have control of this? Or will Bloodpoint TV be the victors of this first round? Radio coming in and just hits the crossbar. Sasha has to do a defensive play to knock that ball out. I think Bloodpoint TV. Radio coming in. Oh, taking out Nonsense there. Sasha with a little save there. Possibly could punch this one in. Doesn't seem to be the case as Bloodpoint manages to get secure control, but Nonsense out of nowhere manages to touch onto that ball. Getting the defensive play there. Another shot in from Nonsense. Very close there, but a nice easy save from Radio. Let's see what's going on here. Bloodpoint TV doing another lob there. And I think they do have an opportunity to strike. But no, Underdogs pushing the play back. The Underdogs are orange team. Bloodpoint TV, obviously blue team. dirty play there from Radio, trying to do a little backwards, putting the pressure onto the two teams as the ball does fall into the defensive side for the underdogs. Bloodpoint TV hot on the tail, takes him out, but it could be a goal nonetheless as Nonsense gets a beautiful shot there, pulling off a hat trick. 3-1 for the underdogs here for this grand final match. Let's see who's going to be first to touch the ball. We do have a good contact there from Nonsense and Sasha coming in straight away. The underdogs seeming to have a lot more control in this, and it could be an open goal, but Radio coming in with the save from the hard right of the goal there. Let's see how this is looking right now as we zoom in here to Bloodpoint. Is he going to be able to do anything more with this? Sasha being a little bit aggressive there. Nonsense trying to go in for the second touch there to pull into another shot to pull into lead a little bit further with 4 points. 2 points down is not too difficult, but it is proving to be at the moment with only 1 minute remaining. Radio coming in for a goal with a potential for them to equalize this match 2-3. A great shot there from Radio. Look at this. The volley hits it, and a beautiful goal there for Bloodpoint TV. Let's see, they're going in hot. Hot sauce coming in. Bloodpoint TV, Radio getting their lob. There's two of them. Could they get this? Radio has the opportunity. It could have been an easy goal for them. And look at that. The equalizer comes in 3-0. Radio pulling in with a hat trick as well. 3-0. 51 seconds on the clock. Now it is all about a question of time. Who can control the ball? A little bit of tactics will have to come into play here. Hold the ball off and be confident with your control so they can try and get a score in at the last second and make things difficult. So it is anybody's game. It is back to a 0-0 between the two teams. Let's see what's going to be going on here. Nice save from Nonsense. Sasha coming in, but there's a little bit of confrontation there between Bloodpoint as a Radio, and Bloodpoint will have to kind of get this ball back to the control, but Nonsense coming in, and it could be a quick play from Sasha. Where is he? Is he pulling in, trying to get the defensive play there? 30 seconds on the clock. It is a tie for the moment, but could Bloodpoint try and pull his team into the lead? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's very close. Look at this wall tactics here coming in for Sasha, getting ready to do a quick defensive boost there. Nonsense getting control of the ball. Radio as well, trying to go in for the volley. All I need to do is try and get this one. Radio coming in. Is this going to be a goal? Blood TV. Can he do it? That's another miss, and it's going to be a draw for round one. So let's take things to overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. We need to have a winner. We need to have a victor in one of the rounds for first and second place here between Bloodpoint TV and the underdogs. The underdogs, Team Orange, and Team Blue is Bloodpoint TV. That cash prize is tasty. It's in their reach. They can just about taste that cash. Them Benjamins, one could say. And unfortunately, I don't know what kind of Swedish people, what famous Swedish people are. But Nonsense, you know, gonna be lobbing that window. But Radio reacting very quickly to that, stopping that devastating moment. So it is, I believe, it's a golden goal right now. Bloodpoint TV, Sasha coming in for the save here, making sure they can try and get this. Radio going in for the goal, and that is going to be Bloodpoint TV. 4-3. Great touch there. And a goal. So Bloodpoint TV will claim round one. Let's see. Going to be pulling into lead on this one. With that 4 goals, Radio pulling in the goals. 4-0. A couple of assists from Bloodpoint. Good teamwork. You can see the assists coming in. Bloodpoint TV slightly better on the teamwork. And Underdog going for a slightly more aggressive play style, in my opinion, from what we've seen so far this evening. Welcome to the Nordic Community Cup Grand Final, ladies and gentlemen, for first and second place. Let's get ready to rumble. And they are off here for the start. The ball staying fairly in the middle and not going to anyone's possession. A good attempt there from Bloodpoint onto the target. It is up to Nonsense to try and save this one. Let's see how he's handling this play, pushing up to it, but Bloodpoint TV coming in and making that ball go out of his play, breaking up that attacking flow from them gonna need a little booster here. Does not look to be in anyone's favor right now. Good defensive play. Radio missed that shot, but luckily that crossbeam was in the way to stop that ball from going in. Sasha lining up for a little bit of shot, but hesitating a little bit too much here. As we do have Nonsense getting in for a nice touch. Radio coming in for a head. Oh my goodness, could this be a goal? No, just outside on the right side there. Could have been a spectacular goal, that, but unfortunately, trajectory was not perfect enough to be a tasty goal. Here we have Sasha coming in with the volley. Radio setting up for a defensive position there, getting ready to stop any sort of goals, being the goalie for the time being. Sasha trying to lob in the shot. Radio punching it away. The goal is wide open for the underdogs, but Nonsense will easily pick that one up and make sure that it stays safe. But Radio coming in again with them high flying punches, and now it is a chance. The attack is coming in from the underdogs. They seem to be just testing the water, setting up a couple of shots here, trying to get a little bit of a distraction tactics. A little bit of volleying, a little bit of passing, a little bit of this and that, but it could be a goal, and it just misses when it bounces off the crossbars. Look at that Nonsense. Manages to pick it up, put the goal in, and it is 1-0. 1 minute and 30 seconds for that goal. No, sorry, 1 minute 42 seconds in. Did it get a tasty goal there from Nonsense. Radio almost saved that one, but it was just not enough for him to rectify the situation. Here we go, 1-0 in the two teams. We do have Blood Point TV holding round one. Radio going in for the save. Very close attempt there by Sasha on that goal. Nonsense coming in. Radio could potentially go into Blood Point TV. Just needs to lob it in, but just misses that shot in. We do have Sasha coming in, passing the shot off to Nonsense. Blood Point TV going in for the save there. And it could be a goal. Could it be another goal? Radio needs to save it. He does manage to get it, but it is a goal anyways. And it is 2-0 towards the underdogs. Blood Point TV need to pull it together. They've come this far. They cannot let it go. That cash prize is going to be taken right out of their hands. Even though they had a very strong performance in the beginning here. Let's see here what's going on. Exciting plays, exciting games. AstroTurf Madness is once it almost going in there, and that goal. Radio just missing that shot. Blood Point TV getting ready, getting for a little bit of a save that the ball is into anyone's control. A little shot coming in from the side there. Nonsense trying to go in for another tap to get him done, make it a 3-0, but unfortunately it's not working out for him. Sasha getting a gentle control there on the ball as Blood Point TV could manage to get a shot in, and Radio comes in to give it a little assist on that point. Great play there from Radio. Look at this play coming in. Oh, just hits it in. Wanting to get the points all to himself. Taking all the credit for the points this round. 2-1. Blood Point TV are still in the game. Only 2 points for them to try and get in the lead and win this round and win the match. But the underdogs, they could potentially take this to round 3 between the two. Blood Point TV holding up a good shot, and Radio's going to easily equalize that with a wide open goal. No defense available from the underdogs as they do bring it up to a 2-all. Adding stuff, the cash prize weighing down on their shoulders like the density of a I can't find a good metaphor. The density of a dying child. Did you say that? That's a bit a little edgy there, Mr. Falls. Here we go. We do have Radio coming in, trying to do a lob shot there, but it is saved there indirectly. And here we go. See here, Blood Point TV potentially going in for a shot, but it's a save from Nonsense, and Radio just going to do a little save here. As Nonsense comes in with some hot sauce. Could Sasa, can you get this? Nonsense, the goal is wide open. It's up to Radio to save it, but he doesn't manage to do it as the hat trick comes in for Nonsense, pulling into the lead again for the underdogs. 3-2 with 1 minute 34 on the clock. This almost could have been a save, but it just wasn't enough. Grand finale, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is on the line here between the two teams. Let's see what's going on here. We got Sasha picking up the ball there. Blood Point TV getting a decent volley. Is it enough? Look at this shot. It could be a beautiful side play, but it's not going to be making any points anytime soon. Do have another volley coming in for Sasa. Nemesis having control of that ball. It up to Bloodpoint and Radio to try and set things up here. Nonsense. Easily. Oh, the ball hitting that crossbar. Bloodpoint coming in. Radio coming in as well to give a little bit of assistance. It's a chance for them to score if they can get it on the volley. But unfortunately, Sasa comes in and saves it, breaking up that flow. And Radio taking out Nonsense, breaking it up a little bit. Bloodpoint has an opportunity to score here. But it unfortunately was just not a good enough trajectory. Radio coming in now, right now. An easy open goal and brings up to 3-3. Look at this play. Beautiful reading of the defense. Wide open there. Real, 44 seconds on the clock. Could we be seeing another overtime here? Will Blood TV pull into the lead, or can they do it? It is a 4-3 goal. That was pure chance there. Look at this. Radio coming in with a light tap, bouncing it off the wall, managed to get it right into the goal. Sasha managed trying to connect and save it, but just wasn't enough. And this timing was just that extra second earlier. He would have been able to save it. But 4-3, 36 seconds on the clock. Will Bloodpoint TV claim that 500 crown cash prize, or can the underdogs pull it out of the bag at the last second here, ladies and gentlemen? 30 seconds remaining. Radio coming in hot, trying to get the goal in, and I think he could potentially get it with Sasha coming in for the save at the last second there. Nonsense and Sasha need to work hard, and they need to work fast. It's not a good situation for them. They need to equalize this if they want to take it to overtime and give them a little chance to try and win that cash prize. Radio just playing, getting that ball out of the play, and it's going to look to be a win there for Bloodpoint TV, claiming that first praise. Oh yeah. GG to Bloodpoint, claiming that 500 crown. Congrats to Bloodpoint TV. Look at that. Radio pulling off a hat trick and even and then some. 4-0. Nonsense also pulling off a hat trick. Very great game between the two teams, but unfortunately that one slight mistake at the very end there. That was what cost him that extra point. Radio managing to get a slight touch, and you know, the volley was to his favor. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the final standings here. Bloodpoint TV picking up first place, winning the cash prize. Underdogs taking second place in the Nordic Cup, and third place was Kev Kovo when they played against Knock and the Swifties. So GG to everyone there. Thank you much for tuning in, and thank you to HeXagon Esports for organizing this Nordic Community Cup. If you guys enjoyed the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys had a fantastic day. It was certainly an exciting match. Hope to see these guys back in the future for another cup, which I'm sure will be organized by HeXagon Esports. I'm not sure. Pretty certain, but I'm not 100%. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a follow. Well, actually, we could do a with the winner. I don't know if we have the plays coming in here. We might have an interview with the winners with Bloodpoint TV. Yes, I am a rookie. I've never actually I've never played Rocket League, to be honest. I've never played the game. Never played it myself. This is, I guess you could say, some of the casting is translatable from you know, Battlefield. So I mean, play-by-play is pretty fun. But yeah, let's go into the interview, ladies and gentlemen. We have Kruken, the organizer, Bloodpoint TV, and Radio.
Yep. Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Bloodpoint and Radio. How you guys doing?
Thank
How do you
you,
guys
thank
feel?
Thank you. We're doing well. It was an intense, really intense final, but we got through, and yeah, it was really close in the end.
It was some pretty snyggt mål, man can say, from you guys. And So first question, obviously, you won the cash prize. What do you
Yeah.
think? What are you gonna do with it? You're gonna split it, obviously, 2 rounds each. You get something special for New Year's Eve, or what's the deal?
Hmm.
Hmm.
God. What are you gonna do? I'll have to think about that one.
I'm probably just gonna save it for my graphics card. I need to
Such a
buy it.
boring answer.
I expected more from you. You said.
Alright, I'm probably gonna buy weed with it.
No, but what about some fireworks? They're
Fireworks?
pretty. Yeah, some fireworks for New Year's Eve. Might do that.
So yeah, obviously the Nordic Cup. So first of all, how did you guys find out about the cup, and how did you feel the cup went for you overall? Obviously, this was played 4 matches in a row. Do you think some fatigue set in and made things a little bit difficult, or were you just each match was a warm up to help you progress towards the final?
Well, Blood, first of all, he told me about the tourney. He
Yeah.
asked me if I wanted to play. I'm not sure how you found out about it.
I found out about it because I played a 1v1 tournament here before and I won it.
Ooh. Your
It
fancy
was,
pants.
I think it was really long ago, like 8 months ago, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I felt like the games before, they were not at the same level as this, so they were kind of a warm up, but it's still a bit weird to play against different skill levels.
Do you think it threw you off a little bit while you're like? Do you think it
might
affected?
have. It might have, but we still got some ranked games in before the final, so we got like in shape
Nice.
before.
How did you think your opposition did? Underdogs. They seemed to put up one hell of a fight. It was very close games. They pushed into overtime in the first round, and in the second round, it was I think it was quite a lucky volley there you caught, Radio, to pull into the lead with 4-3.
Yeah,
How do you think they played and performed?
and they did really well actually. I'm kind of surprised, but they are good players. So yeah, they did well. Like they had the lead in both games, and they probably deserved to take a game off us. To be honest, we didn't play our best, but we got through.
And who calls the shots between you two? Is there someone pulling the tactics, or is it just simple? You just go with the flow, see what happens.
I think I'm more the guy that's like I call Radio out when he need to go, but otherwise we just communicate really.
Yeah, communication overall. Like who's going for the ball and like positioning on the field. If something unusual happens, you usually tell the other person like what's happening and if they need to stall a bit.
Do you think the communication was on the same level with underdogs this match, or could
I
you
have
see
no
that?
I don't think I actually don't know.
Like I have no idea how they
The,
communicated, but they played like they communicated.
Yeah,
Honestly.
but sometimes they went, or many times they went on the same ball. So,
Yeah, maybe they had a bit of a
I think we got
problem with it.
I think we got 1 or 2 goals from it.
All right. Nice. Well, yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much for dropping in for a little interview. I hope you guys enjoyed the cash prize. Have a lovely new year. And hopefully I'll see you
Yeah.
guys around next time. So, yeah, thanks so much for joining in. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Jesus.
Right, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in and watching the Nordic Community Cup. Hope you had a beautiful day and a nice evening filled with Rocket League in here on the channel, Mr. False. And yeah, be sure to leave a follow. Be sure to check out HeXagon Esports for more information. I'm sure they'll be organizing something in the future for more Rocket League action. And thank you to everyone for joining in. Shout out to Kruken for doing everything and getting this tournament together. And also to Harkin, who was one of the admins in this cup. And shout out to everyone who did participate. Thank you so much for making this cup jam-packed with a bunch of teams, all sorts of levels to go in this match. And I am very, very glad that exciting evening. So, to wrap things up, GG to Bloodpoint TV picking up first place. The Underdogs coming in at second, and HeXagon picking up third place. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care, and I wish you all the best in the new year if I don't catch you again. So, take care, good night, and all the best.